These days, new K-pop idol groups are debuting non-stop, and one of the most popular ways to launch them is through survival audition programs. We've already seen several hit shows like Produce 101, Idol School, Produce 48, and more. And now, in July 2025, they've launched a brand new season of Boys Planet called Boys Planet 2. Even before the show began, it was already trending and creating buzz among global K-pop fans. But not just for good reasons. It's not just one contestant, multiple trainees from Boys 2 Planet have already been caught up in controversies. So, one of the trainees already making headlines is Kim Seiwan, and not in a good way. Since the show began, serious allegations about his past have been circulating online and things just keep getting worse. It all started with a post on X that quickly went viral. According to the post, when Seiwan was a student at Bumpo High School, he hung out with students known for causing trouble. He reportedly mocked and bullied other classmates, made crude comments about girls, and would rate female students based on their looks. He was also allegedly involved in underage drinking and smoking. And what's more, he told people not to post photos of him doing those things because he had plans to debut as an idol. Then came another post from someone who claimed to be from BS Arts High School, where Seiwan later transferred. This post alleged that he harassed a female teacher by changing his Discord username to include her last name combined with an offensive term for female genitalia. According to the user, the teacher was so upset that she ended up taking a leave of absence. And it didn't stop there. Seiwan reportedly made other vulgar and inappropriate remarks at school, including saying things like he wanted to sleep with certain people. If that wasn't disturbing enough, another accusation claimed that Seiwan took photos of male classmates while they were using the restroom, including explicit images, and sent them to girls in class, treating it all as some kind of joke. That's not only a massive invasion of privacy, but it borders on criminal behavior. The same user also claimed that Seiwan once hit a classmate on the back with a 40-compartment Michello art palette, again, apparently just for fun. It's clear that multiple classmates felt he was aggressive, reckless, and disrespectful. And one more thing, there's a post alleging that during a class, Seiwan was watching explicit content on his phone. And when his AirPods lost connection, the audio started playing out loud in front of everyone. The moaning sounds reportedly echoed through the classroom, leaving both students and teachers in shock. These claims, if true, paint a very troubling picture. Fans are already flooding forums and social media with calls for Mnet to investigate and take immediate action. As of now, Mnet hasn't released an official statement, and Kim Seiwan hasn't addressed the accusations publicly either. What's more surprising is that he's still appearing on the show like nothing ever happened, continuing to participate in missions and group stages as if the controversy doesn't exist. But Kim Seiwan isn't the only one under fire. Two other contestants, Ganon Wu and Kang Woo-jin, also found themselves at the center of controversy, though for a completely different reason. When the show first introduced both trainees, they were labeled as individual participants, meaning they weren't officially tied to any company. But fans quickly discovered that both of them were actually under Seiwan, a label owned by CJENM, the same parent company behind Mnet, which produces Boys Planet 2. Naturally, this raised eyebrows. People began questioning the fairness and transparency of the show. After all, the previous season's winning group, Zerabazion, is also managed by Seiwan. So why were two of their trainees being presented as if they were unaffiliated? As online criticism picked up, Seiwan stepped in with an official statement. The agency confirmed that yes, both Kim Ganon-woo and Kang Woo-jin were under contract with them, but they also tried to explain the situation. According to Seiwan, Kim Ganon-woo had applied to join the show before officially signing with the company. Since he had already begun preparing independently, they said it was hard to bring him into the official trainee lineup at the last minute. So, with his agreement, they let him participate in the show as an individual. As for Kang Woo-jin, they described him as someone training more as a singer-songwriter, with a different musical direction than the company's usual idol groups. He hadn't gone through formal idol training, so the label decided it made more sense for him to appear on the show independently as well. Seiwan admitted the decision caused confusion, and they apologized to viewers, fans, and the show's staff. Eventually, after internal discussions, the agency announced that they had terminated both trainees' contracts, and moving forward, Ganon and Wu Jin would continue on the show as individual contestants. But the story didn't end there. Shortly after Wakewan's statement, fans noticed something strange. In episode 2 of Boys to Two Planet, both trainees, especially Kim Jae-woo, were given almost no screen time. And this was despite the fact that Janwoo had earned the center spot for the show's theme song, Hola Solar. Normally, that would mean a big spotlight, but in his case, it was as if he was suddenly being pushed into the background. Then another wave of controversy hit. Just before the show's premiere, a post started spreading online, accusing Kim Gaon-woo of some pretty serious misconduct during his time as a trainee at another company. According to the post, Gaon-woo was allegedly receiving special treatment, going on private trips with company staff, and even embezzling company funds. The author also accused him of being verbally abusive toward fellow trainees, claiming they were a victim themselves, and even shared medical documents showing that they had received psychiatric treatment because of the alleged emotional distress. As the backlash grew, Kim Gaon-woo released a handwritten apology on July 21st. In the letter, he began by saying he was sorry that people had to hear about the situation in the first place. He admitted he didn't know how to respond at first and needed time to reflect. He then apologized directly to those who were hurt by his words and actions, especially those mentioned in the original post. Jeonwoo explained that back then, he was under pressure as a team leader, trying to guide other trainees while dealing with his own stress. He admitted that he was inexperienced and may have made mistakes in how he treated others. He acknowledged that regardless of what's true or false in the post, he chose to focus on his own wrongdoings and wanted to take full responsibility for them. He ended the letter by apologizing again to the public, saying that he would take this as a lesson and work hard to become a better and more mature person in the future. But contestants aren't the only ones caught up in backlash. A video recently went viral on social media platform X, where Judge Kim Jae-jung is seen commenting on a trainee's performance. But instead of focusing on their dance or vocal skills, he made a remark that many found harsh and ageist. Jae-jung told the trainee, "I felt your age through both your performance and your visuals. I don't think that should be the case." The way he connected the trainee's appearance to their age was seen as unnecessary and even humiliating. The backlash didn't stop there. Another judge, Baek-gu Young, also made remarks that many considered fat-shaming. He commented that the trainee's performance would have been better if they tidied up their physiques a little. Many slamming the judges for pushing outdated beauty standards and humiliating participants on national TV, while others commented on the hosts' alleged hypocrisy given their own ages. Another controversy surrounding Boys Planet 2 has left global fans outraged, this time over the treatment of a Chinese trainee, Hae Jonging. A preview clip from the upcoming episode went viral on X, racking up over 6.6 million views and drawing sharp criticism. In the clip, Jonging is seen struggling with Korean, which led to him being harshly treated by both fellow contestants and mentors. At one point, a trainee snapped, "Even if you don't know Korean, shouldn't you at least pretend to listen?" Moments later, a vocal mentor scolded Jonging just for nodding, saying, "You should say yes, not just nod." And then another visibly frustrated mentor told him to leave the room altogether. Viewers were shocked and deeply disappointed, especially since Jonging had signed up for Planet C, a part of the show originally meant to focus on Chinese-speaking contestants with plans to debut a Chinese group. But Minette later merged the Planet K and Planet C teams, shifting the focus to a single Korean debut. Fans are calling out the show for promoting xenophobia and failing to accommodate non-Korean participants. The recent controversies surrounding Boys Planet 2 have sparked a storm of backlash, shifting the spotlight away from the trainees' talent and onto the show's troubling conduct. With public trust shaken, many are now waiting to see if Net will take real accountability or let this storm pass without change.